Yes.
There's been a lot of in fact, the other day when I was uko kwa field, I was telling people, please do not say that tutoi kiti ya woman rep. You allow us to also be there, and then you can see the difference.
Yes.
But, and rightly so, people can assume that the woman representative seat is useless. I was a CEC for a very short time.
Okay.
I was a CEC for about 3 months.
What?
Yes, 3 or 4 months, because it came after the election again.
Okay.
The 2022 election.
Okay.
The governor Lusaka appointed me as a CEC on gender, youth and sports. And I served there for about 3 or 4 months before the president gave me the job as a CS.
Oh, yes.
Hey, nilipigiwa kelele. So when I joined, hey, my friend. So let me tell you.
Tell me.
So when I joined the ODM,
Yes.
for a few weeks.
Yes. It was a few weeks.
Yes, it was a few weeks. Interestingly, again, now when the positions are gone,
Reversed
again, it is you who receives that branch, because they're like,
yes.
Oh, Nancy, amepoteza hiyo kazi, amepoteza.
Yeah.
So wale wenye ni mahasidi sasa.
Yes.
Sasa hapo ndio sasa wamepata opportunity to say how I'm going to sleep hungry. My father was a policeman.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he lost his eyesight when I was in class 7.
All right. Okay.
And I have always said that my father's blindness robbed us, his children, of a parent.
Okay.
Because now we had to switch from being children to being his caregivers.
Yeah.
And I usually say that one of the reasons why Bungoma people need to try Nancy as their woman rep is my journey.
Okay.
That I have probably gone through things that many people only hear in stories.
Okay.
The fact that I took care of my father who lost his eyesight to the point that when I joined politics, a lot of people wanted to use that against me.
Yeah.
To the point where I have had a child who is autistic.
Yes.
And to the point where I have had a child who has had to go through a liver operation. All those things, I believe, make me the ideal candidate for the woman representative position.
Yes.
Why? Because I have been able to go through what your average person might go through and other people might never understand. I've never lost focus of what I want. Yes, I have never, ever lost focus of what I want. And what I want is to get into parliament. All these other things are just...
There are paths that...
bumps on my journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another amazing conversation. You know, here it's the conversations capital. We just talk and dive into amazing bits about our guest and everything in between. And today, buckle up, time lapses, man. We have one of those. She holds nothing back. She says it as it is. And she is one of the contestants for Bungoma, women rep position. And her names are Nancy Charity Nanyama Kibaba. Karibu sana.
Asante.
Sija Google hii, nimekuwa nikitamani tu kujua hii Nancy Kangale inamaanishanga nini?
Nancy Kangale means I've come of age.
Yeah?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've met it so many times wherever nimeenda for timeline yako and I just didn't know and I didn't want to ask anyone kutaka kujua. Nimesema nitakuuliza wewe mwenyewe and also for the sake of the time lapsers who don't know. We call our fans time lapsers. So here's the time lapse podcast. This is usually an office. But
nice place.
Thank you. Thank you. We change it around so that we can accommodate conversations.
Okay, it is
cool. Before tuende mbali, maji, drink, anything?
Maybe water. Water is fine.
Water is fine, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. So do you have cups for guests to go away with, or it's just you take water and you leave it?
Director, nijibu aje hiyo swali? Nijibu?
Why would I not want to have something written time lapse in my house? Thank you.
Hold that thought.
Okay. All right.
Believe me, nimeiandika chini.
All right.
Tutai-revisit your swali.
All right.
But for now, me niko too curious kujua. My little bird has told me that wanakuitanga Kiki. Hii ilitokea wapi?
So Kiki was my nickname in high school. I used to play hockey.
Okay.
Yes.
Man.
Well, hockey is good. Hockey is a very simple game to play.
Okay.
In fact, you're flinching, yet I would think that people who play football are the ones who should worry because of how big the ball is. But hockey, the ball is so tiny.
Yes.
So I used to play hockey, and then my teacher, our patron, said that for him to say, Kibaba, you're losing the ball.
Yeah.
By the time he says the name Kibaba, somebody will have taken the ball.
Yes.
So as we were one day after practice, after we were like just sitting there and going through what had happened during the day, then he said, can somebody suggest a short name for Nancy?
Okay.
Because saying Kibaba is too long.
Yes.
So some people said Baba, then others said, then somebody just said Kiki. And
that's
it. And that went. And then because there was people in my class and in my school who come from Bungoma. So, of course, after school, when we came back home, they would still call me that way.
Kiki.
So the name just like ran. And like, for instance, if you went to my church and school environment and said the name Nancy, most people might probably not know me.
You.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think from the church circles.
Yes.
You mentioned Kiki.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't feel any type of
No, it's my name. No, if somebody calls me like that, then I know that is somebody who knows me from school or from church.
Okay.
Yes. Or those wale wa jamaa tulikuwa tunazunguka nao tukipika chapati after high school.
Unapika chapati after high
school? No, see, like ile tulikuwa tunafanyaga turns za kukula chapati. Today we eat chapati in this person's house. The next day we go to this person's house like that. So it used to be circle.
Nice.
Okay. So like literally every day we were eating chapati. We had devised a method.
Wow. So you love chapatis?
Oh, yeah.
You can cook chapatis?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah?
The most perfect ones.
Layers.
Hata usiende huko.
Amazing. Now, you are currently serving as a Secretary of Political Affairs in the Deputy President's Office.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How does a day of a Secretary of Political Affairs look like?
Okay.
What do you get to do in that office?
Basically, our work is political.
Yes.
And I would say our work is more of field.
Yes.
So what it entails is you need to get views, understand what exactly is happening in the country, what is happening in a particular area.
Yes.
What are the thoughts of the people concerning whatever is happening.
All right.
And what exactly do the people expect the government to do?
All right.
So, like, my work would also even involve going through newspapers, listening to news, understanding the different views of the different politicians.
All right.
So that if my boss needs to understand what exactly is happening, then I am able to actually say what is happening.
All right.
Yeah, like it would be very funny for him to ask what is happening in Bungoma, and then I'm blank.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, so you have to have insight and context
and
of
to understand,
the environment.
Yes.
Okay.
And now to be a good person, it is also important that I understand what the people are saying or what the people want.
Okay.
So that now when you give feedback that is correct.
All right.
Yes.
Fair enough. That's good. So now the other question I would ask was, you've been trying to get you on this podcast for a minute. So meaning your schedule is tight.
Yeah.
Was tight even before, because I started reaching out. If you're, I know, and I know saw a message, but maybe just responding can be a bit difficult.
Yes.
So we've been trying to get you for a minute. So meaning your schedule is already crammed as it was even before this appointment. So is this appointment like a distraction from your bid, or it's a welcome distraction, if I may?
Okay, I wouldn't really call it a distraction because after all, at least at the end of the month, I get to get a pay.
Okay.
So
pay is good.
So yeah.
Balances things out.
It's a good trade-off.
Yes.
But the reason why I like this job, or I don't mind it, is because it still goes in line with what I love doing.
Yes.
So even as I go to the field to do whatever I do, I have to be keen. Like, let me just give an example. Yesterday, in the morning, I was in the Catholic Church in Kandy.
Okay.
For several hours.
Okay.
After that, I was in a rally in the afternoon in Bumula constituency.
Okay.
So even as I attend these functions and attend these rallies, I'm literally doing my work.
So there's a thin line between...
Yes, I'm literally doing my work. Like, if I'm asked, what is the feeling of the people of Bumula concerning this and that, I can actually give a very clear feedback.
Yes.
So you see, for me, it doesn't feel like work because it is what I do.
Okay. That's really
Just
good.
that now there is a salary added to it.
Added to it, yes.
So,
So, in short, you're saying that if you go to you're basically on campaign trail, but
yes,
still
but still,
working at the
Yes.
same time because you're gathering
Yes.
feedback
yes.
and getting the vibrations of the people on the ground as it is. Okay. So, yeah, I had to ask because I was like, Mheshimiwa's schedule already is full.
Yes.
Now, this job that maybe requires of you to go to Nairobi
Yes.
so often, what time do you get to come on the ground and campaign again?
You can actually go to Nairobi in the morning and come back in the evening.
Poorly. We are sorry. I'm interested about, I'm going to ask you about Mheshimiwa, the incumbent. You are easily among the other top contenders, other contenders of the position. You are her harshest critic. So unarushanga jabs. I like it though. For any good competition, lazima kukuwe na those really strong opposing points so that we actually get the best out of the candidates.
Yes.
So, lately, I think it. In fact, the first part of that question would be, what is it that she's doing that does not really connect very well, and you feel you're best suited to do better than everyone else? I think that would be like the first question, the first part of that question about your opponent. Like, what is it? Ni wapi anaanguka mtiani tu kabisa?
You know, Alex, unfortunately,
Yes.
Our representative has been in office for 8 years now. And what irks me the most is that she does PR with that office.
Okay.
And she has neglected her core mandate,
Okay.
which is to represent, to oversight, and to legislate.
Okay.
You will realize that the woman representative seat is a seat that, okay, of course, it came in after the 2010 constitution.
Yes, correct.
And this is a seat that, as much as you are a member of parliament, but it is with a special bias towards the women folk, the persons with disability, the people who are vulnerable in the society.
Yes.
So the framers of the constitution saw the need to include such a seat so that these gaps can be filled. You know, we have like the woman representative seat is supposed to be like a safety net, so that even as issues of these persons who are vulnerable are falling from the top, whatever escapes the president, escapes the governor, escapes the member of parliament for a single constituency, should not escape the woman representative. You know,
good framing. Yes.
But you will realize that our representative is just there for, I'm sorry to say, but like a picture.
Vibes and inshallah.
Yes. Yani, she's just supposed to be there to be called an MP.
Okay.
But when it comes to the nitty-gritty of what is supposed to happen with that seat, she does not do. When you look at the rescue center, we have a rescue center in Bungoma County. It was constructed about 10 years ago.
Okay.
This is a center that was actually established using public taxpayers' money.
Yes.
So, in essence, it is supposed to do what it is supposed to do. But here is a building. All it does is keep tents, chairs, tents that you use for publicity stands again.
Yes.
And this is a rescue center that is supposed to host children, women who have gone through SGBV, sexually gender-based violence, children who have been molested, women who have been battered. It's supposed to do that work.
Yes.
But instead, it is perpetually locked until Saturday when the tents are being taken out so that they can go to functions and publicize the name of the sitting member of parliament. And yes, you can do that, but unfortunately there is people suffering in the villages. And then when we make noise, you will now see her parading a few people and saying how she has rescued them against GBV. When we talk about issues to do with rescue, we all remember the Njoki Ndung'u report where she came up with a bill against SGBV issues.
Yes.
And one of the things that was critical was establishing of a rescue center. It is supposed to be devoid of political activities.
Right.
And with good reason.
Yes.
There is no way you can put political activities near a rescue center where
Yes.
somebody has been battered, and then as the person is still there trying to come out of their misery, then we come there with slogans, tano tena, kumi fresh, kumi fresh. It does not work.
Exacerbates the anguish.
Yes, exactly. And then we talk about the rescue van because she likes parading that, the rescue van.
As her
You will see
hallmark.
it on the social media and all that.
Yes.
This rescue van has pictures of her plastered there, very beautiful pictures. For all purpose and intent, she's a beautiful woman. She must have been very beautiful in her heydays. I would give her that. I have no problem with that. But those pictures plastered everywhere on this van. And then this van is going to rescue a child that has been defiled in the village. We all know that issues of defilement and rape carry a lot of stigma with them.
Yes.
So I would imagine that if I am the person being rescued, I would not want so much hula baloo around the process
rescue.
of rescuing
Yes.
me.
Yes.
I would want it to be a silent thing where I am evacuated from the scene
Yes.
without much noise, pomp, color.
Yes. Yes.
You know?
Should be most anonymous. Yes.
Exactly. But then, if people see a van with campaign pictures and it is called a rescue van going to rescue someone, are we being genuine? Are we being honest?
This is a van bought by taxpayers' money?
It is bought by taxpayers' money, but it is registered under private. It's a private thing. Because if it's government, even the number plate is supposed to be. Even the number plate is supposed to be.
These
There's
part of public record?
There's a lot that happens.
Yes.
It's just that when we raise these things,
Yes.
then she will say Nancy does not have respect. Unfortunately, when there's a very big age difference between you and someone,
Yes.
they will always want to use that thing of anytime
fair.
you question them, they will say this child does not have respect.
Manners.
Yes, but that's the truth of the matter. So those are some of the things that make me to feel that anafanya a lot of PR
Yes.
with that office at the expense. And as I said, she's supposed to be a safety net.
Yes.
But instead now zile zote zina drop when ikifika kwa net yake sasa ni kama yeye anaachilia sasa hivi so that now they can just go down the drain.
All right.
It is unfortunate.
Fair. All sound fair, and I think I'm not particularly schooled to the facts of what you just said here. So maybe, hopefully, through the dissemination of this video, a lot of truth will actually
Yes.
come out.
Yes.
Because there are people who are more knowledgeable about the finer details.
Yes.
But now the counter question would be now, the follow-up question would be now, those are some of her failings. What is your 2-3 point agenda if just have to shrink it into a more easy something to say? What would be your go-to mandate if you come 2027 and you're the winner?
I would just start with what I've talked about, the rescue center. I would
Yes.
make sure the rescue center is operational.
Yes.
This rescue center,
Yes.
we now have the laws in place
Yes.
to make it run. Number one, the first thing that you need to understand is as much as this rescue center was constructed using taxpayers' money under the Woman Representative's Office,
Yes.
but it is not the mandate of the woman rep to run it. What she's supposed to do is to hand it over to the county government. And the reason why she's supposed to hand it over to the county government is because the rescue center is not a personal political tool for you to use to advance your cause.
For self-validation.
And you see, even if I became woman rep, I will
Yes.
not be woman rep for Bungoma forever.
Yes.
But you realize that Bungoma County government is a continuous thing.
Yes.
Regardless of who
is in
is
office.
governor,
Yes.
who is not in office.
Yes.
You get? So it will be a continuous thing. So that is why the rescue center is supposed to be handed over to the county government.
Okay.
Once it is handed over to the county government, now it becomes the responsibility of the county government to have nurses there, to have probation officers there, to have psychologists and the people who will do psychiatrists
Yes.
to be there. So you see, there's a lot. There's a lot of things that are supposed to happen, and they can only happen once you have officially handed over the rescue center to the relevant authorities. So that would be the number one thing that I would do, and I would offer my patronship with a view of actually enabling that thing to run as it is supposed to run.
Before you go to the next point, you want to say none of these things are actually in place?
None of those things happen. And when I make noise, then she goes to the media and parades a child and says, I have rescued this child. She had been defiled. Now I have rescued her. My opponent does not have respect.
Okay.
Yes.
Go on.
So one of the things that I must do is to operationalize the rescue center
All right.
by handing it over to the county government and bringing in partners. There's a lot of people who have come in wanting to help this rescue center, but unfortunately, when they come and find that there is no political goodwill, which should now come from her, then it does not work. The other thing that I must do is to continue with civic education, because even if you have a rescue center, but people are not aware that if you have this and this challenge, if you are faced with this problem, then you need to run to the rescue center. Then it will remain like an elephant project.
White elephant.
It will be a white elephant. There will be nothing happening there. So I must do civic education. I remember when I was an MCA, I was a nominated MCA. I used to do a lot of civic education in schools, in especially primary schools and nursery schools, because I felt strongly that these young children who are being defiled need education. They need some form of empowerment so that they are aware on how to protect themselves. I'll shock you. There's a school, I would not want to mention the name right now, but there's a school along Mayanja Road there, Mayanja Kibuke. You know, we have Mayanja Bitungu and Mayanja Kibuke. So Mayanja Kibuke, the road that goes to Malaba. There's a certain school there where 15 children got pregnant at the same time, some time back. When it should be about 7 or so years ago.
All right.
So when I went there, I was asking these children, so I want you to tell me, if you are playing with your friends outside and your friend touches you, what are you supposed to say? The children say, you say, no. I said, that's good. Then I asked them, if you are in the classroom, then a teacher touches you, or you go to the staff room and your teacher touches you, what do you say? The children said, we say yes. So you see, these are figures of authority in the child's life. So the child believes that whatever the teacher says or does is right. So what I took upon myself was to educate these children that any touch from any person is wrong. You're not supposed to be touched in a manner
inappropriately.
That is inappropriate. Because at the end of the day, these children, that is what happens to them, and then they get defiled, they get raped. I remember my opponent then making fun, her people making fun of me on social media and saying, so are class 1 children going to vote for her? And you see, that is when you ask yourself, even if you're a politician, you mean everything you do must just be in relation with, will this person vote for me? You know, then if that is your mentality, then you should not be a woman representative. I think you can run for any other seats, but not the woman representative seat, because as I have said, this is a seat that is supposed to be like a safety net.
For the vulnerable.
For the vulnerable. So if you run for that seat and honestly that is how you think, then I think it is wrong. So I would want to do that civic education. So that would be like the second thing. And then the third thing that I must do is real economic empowerment. When I talk about real economic empowerment, you know, there is this value addition in agribusiness. It's not enough just to give people, you know, chicken, you know, like you take chicken and go and give to the people. No, I want a scenario where we are doing a whole value chain of, like, say, John here knows that I like chicken issues. I have been learning a lot about taking care of chicken, and I am envisioning a situation where I am able to have one ward focusing on egg production. I am envisioning a scenario where another ward in Bungoma County focuses on layers only. And another, and say the youth bracket focuses on transport. So that their work is to go and collect these eggs, distribute them, or collect this chicken, distribute it. I'm thinking so that the women are not just like doing projects in isolation,
Yes.
and not just limited to chicken. I'm thinking of a whole lot of things. Unfortunately, Bungoma County, there's a time, and maybe not just limited to Bungoma, but because I remember when the government did the stimulus package
Yes.
for the country.
Yes.
I think it was during Kibaki's time.
Okay.
And they did a lot of agricultural processes like kuchimbia watu these vidimbwi za samaki.
Yes.
And do you know, many people were left with hizo shimo za samaki in their compounds. They sold the feed for the fish. They sold the fingerlings and were left with hizo mashimo tu zimechimbwa in their compounds, doing nothing. So I would want to continually educate our people on why it is important for them to make use when they are given such things.
Yes.
To actually find a way of building onto what they are given instead of just
Yes.
selling that for quick gain.
Yeah.
And then you're not looking at the end result. So there's that gap there, but I think maybe with civic education,
Yes.
and especially focusing on the younger generation,
Yes.
people might start reasoning differently
Yes.
compared to maybe what our parents have been doing.
All right.
Yes. So there's a lot that I would want to do,
Yeah.
but
Those are the highlights, huh?
yes.
Fair. I wish you all the best, man.
Thank you.
Sounds like they are not too lofty.
No.
It sounds like they are very achievable.
Yes.
And it's a shame that, as you're correctly saying, that they have not been.
No, they have
addressed.
not been done. There's
Yes.
nothing. There's nothing happening.
Yes. I mean, I think performance like this is what kind of triggers the conversation around the republic, around the woman rep position. Like you see how people are even decrying the Nairobi woman rep, and they're saying like, "Hakuna kitu nadu." Why do we even need this position? It almost looks like a ceremonial position.
I know.
Yes.
There's been a lot of in fact, the other day when I was uko kwa field, I was telling people, please do not say that tutoi kiti ya woman rep. You allow us to also be there. And then you can see the difference.
Yes.
And rightly so, people can assume that the woman representative seat is useless.
Yes.
Because if it does not help to secure those vulnerable people, then what is it for?
Yes, for sure.
It will just be ceremonial for people to earn a salary
Yes.
and wear high heels.
All right. So the temperatures around, I mean, it's not even kengele ijalia lakini we. I think one of, besides the gubernatorial position, yes, it's one of those hotly contested ones. But I must admit, hii yenu mmechachisha kweli kweli. It's pretty hot.
Hata bado hatujapeleka temperature juu.
Bado?
Nini hiyo syllabus ya woman rep tutaipeleka mbio.
Okay.
Mbio sana.
So
Say we are still operating on gear 2.
It's simmering, eh?
Yeah, gear 2. So.
Okay, fair point. So now, as I was going through, just like preparing for these conversations, and I was running through my socials, and I ran into those two clips, like the ones that I think your opponent has been using to either malign you or like throw shade. When the young ones are saying throw shade, And what stood out for me was the tactic she was using. It's, if you ever read the 48 Laws of Power, rule number 26, where she does not come out to say anything herself. She just like uses like the likes of, there was a gentleman called I think Pius or something, and then Bafuke, they're throwing a lot of mud at you. Now, that's not even what caught my attention. What caught my attention was you. You set up a live to to respond yourself to X and X and X.
Yes.
So now the question is, ain't you afraid probably, because I went immediately to the comment section to be able to just gauge the impact of this response of yours. And of course there are mixed reactions. Of course your comment section is both constituents.
Yes.
Not everyone who follows you is actually your fan per se.
So, my number one followers are my opponents.
Fair.
Yes, and which is okay.
Yes,
which is perfect.
As a way of keeping up with you, right?
Yes.
Good. So the comment section was really full of a lot of, it was heated.
Yes.
So now I kind of, and I came up with a question. I just wanted to know, would it be fair or wise if maybe also use the same strategy ama we uko tu sawa, just like hitting straight on like that? You don't want to separate yourself from the pig fight and maybe apply this rule of power that is well so documented?
Okay. You can apply that.
Yes.
In some scenarios.
Yes.
But what I need you to know, Alex, is I do not fear rolling in the mud.
Joel.
Oh, Joel, sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Not Alex. I do not fear rolling in the mud.
Okay.
Because, and I always make this joke that you can roll in the mud, we finish rolling, we'll go and shower and we'll spray ourselves.
I've heard you say that.
And get back.
Yes.
And life will go on.
Uh-huh.
The thing is,
Yes.
she hides behind proxies
Yes.
so that they can do her dirty work.
Yes.
But what I do and what I focus on is when she does that, I do not go for those proxies.
Yes.
I go for her directly.
Mundu kumundu.
Yes. So and that's what I've told her, that yes, you can malign, yes, you can have them say.
Yes.
And what I like is one of my guys like saying that when they say lies about us, we will say the truth about them.
Okay.
Yes. So that's our policy, so that she wherever she is, she knows that anytime they throw that jab,
Yes.
we will come back.
Take it hard on.
We will come
Head on,
back, and unfortunately for me, I don't usually do the.
You don't go through the corners.
No. No. For me, it's either a yes or a no. I don't like the gray areas in between. No.
It's going to be an interesting coming couple of days, because
Yes.
if we are in the the prequel of the conversation and it's already like this, this coming 2026, 2027 run up to the election is
Yes.
going to be a bit chaotic.
Yeah. It has been. I have run against her for some time.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, it's not the first time.
You're right.
Yes, I have run against her.
We
have been together.
We'll get there.
Yes.
It's part of some of the things establishing just who you are and the journey you've had to where we are right now.
Yes.
So also along this question, there's one thing that also came up, and it just kept coming up. It's the whole husband question. The husband, and the question that came to my mind in this particular, when I was just it's almost there in everything. So now the question I was going to ask you was, is the community or the electorate being overly unfair, just keeping on bring up this question, or how would you want to respond to this question?
Joel, I think you should not blame the community.
Yes.
When you say the community, then I think you're
the community of the electorate.
You've targeted the wrong culprit.
Okay.
The real culprit here is the woman rep. The woman rep who is supposed to be the custodian, the protector, the shield of every person.
Yes.
Whether this person is disabled, is blind, is husbandless, is childless, she is the one who is supposed to be the mother
of all.
But unfortunately, she has become the godfather. She's the one with
she's wielding that machete.
Ile machete wako fatherless, umegongwa. We uko husbandless, umegongwa. We ni widow, umegongwa. And the first question you ask is,
yes,
are you a representative for only people who have husbands? We start from there.
Fair,
so that if it is that way,
yes,
then we can be free to tell all the women in Bungoma County,
yes,
lo and behold,
yes,
your woman representative can only represent you when you have a husband.
Yes.
And then, when we talk about that, if we are parading husbands,
yes,
then she should be the first person to parade hers.
Okay.
So once she has paraded hers, then we shall produce ours.
Yes.
But as long as you have not paraded yours, you let ours also just be in the background.
That's a well-answered question, man. There is no... Okay, when I was saying the community, you realize everyone trying to seek an elective position, hata wanaume wanakimbianga kufanya kaharusi haraka so that they also like seem like the family unit is intact. Wengine hata they go to the extent of even fake marrying.
Yes, that is true.
So that's the reason why I tagged the community to that question, because the community has created this imagination there has to be a perfection to the representation ama the people representing them. Like you have to have this everything figured out together, looking all perfect and everything. Mother, father, some 2 beautiful or 3 beautiful children, probably at opposite sexes, so that the
so
image,
that it is perfect.
The image
otherwise
is
we will say, why does he have only girls?
Kutuna wasichana peke yake ama vulana peke yake, akona shida pahali. Exactly. So that's the reason why I tagged the community.
Hata ule ameadapt watoto inakuwa
exactly. Kuna shida wapi?
He's married but watoto wakwangi wake.
Yes. So exactly, that's the reason why I thought maybe like I should actually just this is not even, and the reason why she's actually emboldened maybe to fight you, it's because the community is actually giving her the kahunas to actually come at you like that, because it is a general consensus that lazima mtu akuwe na akona bwana ama akona bibi, so that you can actually come and represent us.
I get you, Joel.
Yes.
Though I would not think that she's getting any vibes from the community, because then the same community would be the first one to ask her.
Yeah.
And normally, if you have followed my, as you've said, you've been able to go through, follow my social life, social media life, to be able to really understand who I am.
Yes.
You would know that I avoid so much talking about the personal life of my opponent.
Yes.
I don't. I avoid it because I know, I like saying that it is unfair for me to use things that are beyond her control.
Yes.
Thank you. It is unfair of me, and considering that I have a Christian background, everything that I do or ask, and in mind I also ask myself, would I feel okay if somebody did the same thing to me?
You. Yes.
So based on that, I even tell my people, the people I work with, the people who help me even with my blogging, with my field work, that do not talk about something against our opponent that she has no control over.
Yes.
Do not talk about her health. Do not talk about her social status. Do not talk about her children. Do not talk about in relation to, when I talk about the children, of course, I'm talking in relation to their personals, But of course, when she has employed them in her office, in her political office, then that one you have exposed them now to the point where we can talk about them. But you get my point, that I try to avoid that. So I would say that the same community has accorded her that opportunity to actually be able to lead without delving deep into her personal life. And it is ridiculous of her to want to go that direction, because trust you me, Joel, tukisema tunataka tuulizane maswali juu ya familia, you people will close your studios.
Okay.
You will close them because you will not want to hear.
It will be
messy and noisy and with casualties.
I knew you Papa Roma alitusaidia sana na hiyo statement.
Unasikia hiyo?
I love it.
Yes.
And also to be fair.
And I must add, Joel, that our society is, give it to the community, give it to the society, that a lot has happened ever since independence to this point, that you will realize that the society has become so dynamic. There is so much. You know, these days, kitambo, you would hear somebody saying, hey, your familia wako na mlevi. Hiyo familia wako na mtu sijui ako na shida gani. But do you know, the funny thing is now, dunia imeenda hivi until now, to some extent, you will always find that in every family there is always that one thing that is just, so that you cannot throw a stone when you live in a glass house. Sasa saizi ni kila mtu achunge tu laini yake, kwa sababu everybody does not want their stuff out there. And once you start talking about stuff ya wengine, pia wewe yako itaongelelewa tu.
It will be fair.
It will only
fair
be fair.
Game, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think we've exhausted that point pretty well, and I love it. So I think for the purposes of our viewers who do not probably know how much or know you very well, I'll probably cue you. I'll point out some of your journeys, with how you've journeyed to this point.
Yes.
And you can just add some meat on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you vied in 2013 on a Ford Kenya ticket. And you did not make it to the ballot.
No.
Because of this and that. And this was a time, I think, Dr. Reginaldo Anyonyi alikuwa aliwini on nini.
Yes.
Did the incumbent also participate in that election?
Oh yes, she did, and she took my nomination.
Oh, she's the one who took your nomination?
My beef with her starts
all the way in 2013. It's a 12-year-old beef. Allah. And now, on what party was Reginalda buying on?
Reginalda was in New Ford, Kenya.
All right.
The incumbent now was also in New Ford, Kenya.
Okay.
Then what happened is she left New Ford, Kenya 2 days to our party primaries.
Yes.
So like literally I had walked the journey with FK.
Yes.
I was extremely young those years.
Yes.
And extremely tiny. I've tried to add a lot of kilos right now, but I was extremely tiny those days. So she was brought into the party a few days to the party primaries.
Yes.
So I think maybe the powers that be also saw me as a very young child.
They felt you're too impressionable at that moment.
Yes. And she got the ticket. I felt very aggrieved, but then I was nominated
as an MCA.
Yes. Give it to them that they actually put me on the party list. In fact, I was the first on the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a consolation now.
Yes. And I used that opportunity to really, really walk around Bungoma County.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've actually done the thing I was expecting you to do for that skill. Then again, you vied again.
Yes, in 2017.
And same story again.
We had a very heated campaign.
Yes.
Extremely heated.
Yes.
We literally reduced the competition for the woman representative seat to Ford Kenya.
Okay.
Because, and made the incumbent completely irrelevant.
Okay.
So it became whoever was getting that ticket was becoming the woman representative.
Yes. Okay.
That is how bad it was. We ran, a lot of vita here and there.
Yes.
And then when she got the ticket, I actually also campaigned for her and voted for her.
Okay. I think I saw that on your socials. You were very magnanimous about it.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Yes, I did. And that's why I always ask myself, when the woman rep fights me so viciously, she should always remember that I actually voted for her despite feeling aggrieved about the nomination process.
Yes.
But I still, in the spirit of
the party.
And sportsmanship and, and I promised her, because I stood before people. I remember we were in Siboti Ward, and I told my people, any person who supports me, please vote for her.
Yes.
So when I went to the voting booth, I stood there and I took the ballot and I marked her name. I did not even think twice about it. Like I told myself, I cannot tell my people to vote for her and then fail to do it in secret.
Yes.
So I voted for her.
Yes. Wow.
Yes.
And after the dust settles and Wangamati is sworn in as the governor of Bungoma, you went up as an advisor for...
Yes, I did. I joined Wangamati's government 2 years down the line.
Okay.
Almost 2 years down the line as an advisor on gender.
Yes. All right. How is this role? Well, it was when I don't remember much from that time. I actually came up with this I came to this when I was researching for this conversation. I was like, wow, okay, what does an advisor?
So an advisor on gender,
yes.
the gender issues, just what I've just talked about previously, about the whole issues around GBV,
yes.
the whole issues around what do we do to prevent these. And of course, when we talk about gender is either way.
Both, yes.
But of course, there is always this assumption
yes,
that when we talk about gender, then it means women.
Women, for sure, yes.
I've even had women in functions where only men have been given to talk. Then you hear gender. Then I'm like, what exactly do you mean when you say gender? But
Yeah.
it is either way.
Yes.
But of course, huwa inakuwa mostly to assume that you're talking about the women folk.
Yes.
And so basically, as an advisor on gender, we were able to come up with a technical working group.
Yes.
The technical working group, I think it's important to mention this because I have just talked about the rescue center.
Yes.
The technical working group, we reached a point, this discussion about issues of GBV have been there for a very long time from huko nyuma.
Yes.
And organizations like UN Women, different organizations have been running programs
Yes.
about GBV and
Yes.
what to be done, what not. So it reached a point where we realized that for this thing to work, there must be a multi-sectoral approach. Like, it cannot just be the police officers handling issues of GBV.
Yes.
The medical fraternity have to be involved.
Yes.
The courts have to be involved. Now the
Ah,
DCIs have to be
Yes.
involved.
Yes.
The prosecutors in court have to be involved.
Yes.
The village elders have to be involved. The elders in the society, like you see when you talk about a place like Mount Elgon, in Mount Elgon, you can go and talk to people.
Yes.
But if you do not have the elders tell them the same thing that you have talked to them about,
Yes.
whatever you're doing is null and void.
Okay.
So for us, for example, to end FGM in Mount Elgon, you must have the leaders, the elders
Speak on it too.
speak on it.
Okay.
So when we talk about the technical working group now, it is this group that brings together all these
All
different groups.
Okay.
And then now they can be able to sit down and come up with a work plan on how exactly to resolve these issues. So during my time as an advisor on gender, we were able to
Spearhead
start that process of
Okay.
the technical working group, and now it is operational.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. And then you also end up serving as a CCM sport?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hii ndio ilikuingiza mashinani sasa kabisa sports, right?
Not really. I was a CEC for a very short time.
Okay.
I was a CEC for about 3 months.
What?
Yes, 3 or 4 months, because it came after the election again,
Okay.
the 2022 election.
Okay.
The governor, Lusaka,
Oh.
appointed me as a CEC on gender, youth and sports.
Yes.
And I served there for about 3 or 4 months before the president gave me the job as a CS.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Then in 2022, you also sensed that these guys are going to pull the same shenanigans on
Yes.
you again. The Ford Kenya party is going to pull these shenanigans on you again. So you decide to like explore. And ukavaa chungwa kidogo kwa kichwa.
Yes.
Ground ikakwambia no.
Hey, nilipigiwa kelele. So when I joined, my friend. So
Yes.
let me tell you.
Tell me.
So when I joined ODM
Yes.
for a few weeks.
Yes. It was a few weeks.
Yes, it was a few weeks.
I saw Sifuna kuvalisha kofia chungo kwa kichwa.
Yes, I was looking very colorful. The good thing with ODM is they have very colorful.
Yes, very bright.
Yes, very bright. So Mimi, you know, now there had been this coup in Ford Kenya.
Yes.
And the governor who I was working for had left Ford.
Yes.
Okay, like it got to a point where it seemed they were not able to take
Yes.
over the party.
Yes.
And so now they were egemering towards upande ingine.
Yes.
And then, you know, hanging in there. And I had worked with Wangamati in the gear up to the 2022 elections.
Yes.
I mean, the gear up to the 2017 elections.
Yes, correct.
So I was hoping that I would still be able to work with him in the 2022
Yes.
elections. And you see, after the coup happened, so I naturally, because I was still working for him,
Yes.
definitely nilikuwa sasa ninaegemea na yeye upande yenye yeye yuko.
Yes.
Whether I support the coup or I don't support the coup, but the fact that I work for him,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
So nikangoja tunasonga, then we are gearing up towards elections, but I realized that they were bringing in the former woman rep
Okay.
to run on DAP.
Yes.
And because now I had no hopes on the other side of Kenya Kwanza,
Yes.
I was like, let me now then go to an affiliate party
Yes.
within a party that will go in line with DAP.
Yes.
So I went to ODM. Then I went to some function in Kimilili.
Yes.
So it was a funeral function.
Yes.
I got there and sat down quietly without much noise. because I had just gone there with my driver, just the two of us.
Mm.
Then the surprising thing is everybody who stood up was like, you know, Nancy, ndio huyu amekuja hapa. No, now they say it in Kibukusu. Nancy, you know, Kachile Bunyolo. No, Nancy, you know.
So funny.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
so the first speaker stood up, started like that.
Yes.
Then everybody was mumbling and complaining and complaining.
Yes.
The second speaker went, so they changed the whole funeral
Yes.
and made it about me.
To a dancing
Yet,
genge Bunyolo.
you know. And then
Yes.
I in my heart, I was like, oh God, you mean these people know me to the point that I have arrived, I have not even talked, but they actually know that this is Nancy.
Yes.
So that made me happy because I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, it means
Yes.
people know me.
Validation and social
Then
proof.
I after that, I went to Sambusa Den.
Yes.
John, please don't go and tell Pastor that I went to Sambusa Den.
Funny.
So I went to Sambusa Den, and then I thought that they didn't know. So apparently the news of me going to ODM had spread in the whole of Bungoma.
Paka chini kabisa.
So as much as they are drinking,
Yes.
but then one of them just says, Mama, lakini hata kama ulienda hiyo upande mama.
Haiwezi.
Yani they just fall short of telling you, please come out of that, because now you see when you're seated there, they cannot
Yes,
outrightly
tell
tell
your
you.
face, yes.
But then I realized that the vibes I was getting,
Yeah.
it was not possible.
It was gonna
So I
work,
had
yes.
to retreat, make some serious prayers.
Yes.
And interestingly, you know, I'm a believer, by the way.
Okay.
So when I went to pray, you know, I told God, like literally, God, what am I supposed to do? I have gone to ODM and everywhere I go, people are making noise at me.
Yes.
Like, what am I supposed to do? All the other parties are filled up.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do? Then I came back and sat. After a few weeks, I got so many calls from the UDA fraternity.
Okay.
Like I was literally being called from all sides and getting a lot of pressure. I had gotten that pressure before even joining ODM, but now for some reason, the pressure just increased like dramatically.
Okay.
And I went into UDA.
Okay.
And now, interestingly, the person who had taken me to UDA was Honorable Aluke.
Okay.
He took me to UDA like today
Yes.
and left the following day.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, because he had some issues he wanted
Yes.
to settle, and so he could not contest on UDA.
Yes.
You know, politics is so dynamic and so fluid.
Yes.
Yeah, he's my MP, by the way.
Okay.
In Sirisia constituency.
Interesting.
Yes, he's my MP. So he took me there, and then the next day he left me. So I'm like, God. So I've just arrived here,
Yes.
and now the person who brought me is gone.
Yes.
What is this? So nikabambana pale ndani. Sasa tena tumerudi tena kwa the same coalition again with the incumbent.
Yes.
So yeah, anakanyagia huko kwa FK.
Yes.
Na mimi nakanyagia kwa UDA. Tulikanyagana sana.
As side chat, away from that, Nini, now that we are on this point of ODM, why do you think I checked your background, you are a political science major, right?
Yes.
So why do you think ODM has never connected with this region per se, and by extension Trans Nzoia? Like, it was just like, out of curiosity, and I think you're best suited to comment on this since you've ever jumped that side and tukapewa feedback kama yote.
Yes. So by the way, ODM is in the time during the heydays.
Yes.
ODM was able to actually get an MP in Webuye East.
Yes.
I think Sambu.
Yeah.
Did Sambu contest on ODM and win?
Not sure.
Was it Sambu? I'm not so sure. But then we had Honorable Waluke in Sirisia winning on ODM.
Okay.
And then we even have here in town both Halaba Ward and Township Ward.
Yes.
Having ODM MCAs for
that one at least I know.
Yeah, several for in concurrent elections.
Yes.
Honorable Maguda and Honorable Majimbo.
Yes.
So ODM has definitely had its fair share of
bit of a footprint.
of a footprint in Bungoma County. Yes. And you also remember there was a time when Papa Oroma was, of course, working with
Raila.
the Right Honorable Raila Odinga.
Yes.
So I would not say that ODM is not entirely in Bungoma, and that is why I thought about contesting in it. But now, if I was running, Honorable Hangati was an
Yes,
MP
Alfred,
for ODM
Yes.
in Bungoma, in Kandui
Yes.
constituency.
Yes.
So, if you're within Kandui and its environs, then ODM is a good fit. But now the problem only comes in when now you go outside.
Yes.
And I would say it's not about the party being bad.
Yes.
It's about, our politics in Kenya is localized. It is, we traditionally, when we get to the end, we all want to retreat back to our home parties. So even like us politicians, we will now be telling people, you mean you want to go and vote for parties that come from outside and leave your own? So you see, that statement right now might not work.
Yes.
But let me tell you, that statement is very strong when someone is going to vote tomorrow.
Yes. When now the decision is actually being made. Yes. Yes.
And so because of that, you will realize that people will traditionally want to vote with along parties that are traditionally parties from their backyard.
Okay.
And that is why it is very hard in the Kenyan politics, because of the different tribes that we have, to separate the tribe and what not from the politics.
Okay.
It is a bit difficult.
Yeah.
Though give it to ODM that they have been able to actually have the majority of the Luyas in Kakamega, in Vihiga, all being voting along.
Yeah, my
along
county people, those ones.
Yes, but you see here in Bungoma, the Bukusus at large,
Yes.
they identify with the Ford Kenya party by virtue of the fact that it is the party that was started by their forefathers.
Yes.
Yes, so that's a strong factor that you cannot ignore.
Yes. Fair point.
Yes.
I probably thought maybe it goes something to do with the fight that Raila used to have with Kijana Amalwa over the party back in the day, the betrayal.
Yes. Those factors can also affect.
Yes.
I think they had a major fallout huko nyuma.
Yes.
They had a major fallout, and there's a lot of people, and our older generation, who can never forgive that.
Yes.
Yes, the older
generation is
because
more
how
vexed about it.
was I? When you ask them about that, they would not be knowing what exactly you're talking about.
Yes.
So of course there was that major fallout, wakijaribu kunyang'anyana hiyo chama and all that.
Yes.
And now that enforces hiyo kitu ya ownership ya kwamba this is ours.
Yes.
This is ours.
Yeah.
And we stick by ours. Why would you want to go and vote for ya mtu wa nje na yetu tuko na yetu?
Yeah.
Yenye tunaweza pigia ndani.
I agree with you. All right. So part of your journey. So Ulkome mentioned earlier that you actually got the CAS job. The president had appointed you for the CAS public service and what?
And gender. Yes.
Gender affirmative action. This gender role has become part of your ID.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently. So I think when you run for the woman representative seat, then they assume that you like gender.
Yes, becomes the proximity association now.
Yes. Though I also think maybe also when they look at your papers, they look. The aspect of gender was also one of my areas of study in my masters.
Okay.
Yes.
Your masters at
international relations.
Relations, huh?
Yes, but
right.
So gender, security,
Right.
there's different issues that were highlighted in there. Yes. So.
All right. So now you get this appointment, and you guys, the congratulatory messages are pouring in. Your Facebook was alive. You've been my friend for a long time, and
okay.
I follow your page and even the account, the personal account. When I was starting to research, and I'm like, wait, what? Kwani nakwanga rafiki yake already? So it was easy for me actually.
Yes.
But these ones, I saw them in real time when they were happening. When the appointment came, I type mimi pendangi comment nagonga to like kama nimesonga. So I was like, wow, nice for her. But now I think when I was going back, I saw the many messages of congratulations, many people wishing you well, and even I saw some clips on YouTube, how the entire thing was the swearing in, everything happened. Tell me a little bit about that. How do you feel about now when now the revocation comes, the courts annul that, all of it, and tell you now this is not happening? How do you... How do you reconcile that in your mind? Must have stung a little bit or a lot. I don't know.
Yes. So, you know, of course, before I got that job,
Yes.
before I got that work, there was some hinting that I would get it.
Okay.
And even taking up the CEC job was just like a temporary,
Kitu too.
yes. But there was strong indications that I was supposed to be given that work. I remember even when the governor was swearing us in, he mentioned that I know of someone here who is just being sworn in, but she'll not probably be here for long. She will go away.
Yeah.
And when the appointment came, of course, it was exciting. Of course, you know, having worked so hard from 2013, from 2012, because you remember the elections were supposed to happen in 2012
Yes.
December,
Yes.
and then they changed hiyo katiba,
Yes.
sasa ikaenda hiyo. So having worked so hard from that point, of course it was exciting to actually get to that point where the head of state can recognize you and appoint you.
Yes.
I think even that fact in itself is a big step.
Yes.
Yes.
It gives you a national appeal.
Yes,
of sorts,
that you can be appointed to such a level, whether it worked or didn't work, to me is a big deal.
Yes.
And it changes your whole perspective about who you are or what you're capable of.
Yes. Yes.
So yes, we got that opportunity. I remember that day when I was going to be sworn in.
Yes.
I delayed somewhere because we were told like today that be in Nairobi tomorrow. I booked my flights. Unfortunately, I got to the airport. Your time the Maseno students were striking.
Okay.
So I delayed na ikabidi kutafuta panya routes. Got to the airport when the flight had already gone, and I had literally to drive. My driver had to take me to Nairobi
Okay.
that night.
Okay.
And we got to Nairobi. We were sworn in by around 9-ish, 10. And it was of course an exciting time
Yes.
to actually be like it's a dream come true.
Yes.
And then immediately after there was that case filed, and now the case is started, took so long until that point where, you know, like
You realize.
the positions were declared unconstitutional.
Yes.
So there was a lot of back and forth. And of course, it was not an easy time.
Yes.
But yeah. So we got to that point now when it was clear that the courts ruled that they have to establish the positions in the law.
Yes.
And then Parliament went and sat through
Yes.
and came up with the laws.
Yes.
So by the time they had passed those laws, I was going to India because I had a baby who needed an operation.
Yes.
So I was in India, and now I knew that our jobs would be back because the Parliament had you know, fixed the problem. Then Gen Z happened. I was in India. I was just watching TV. Then I see the Gen Zs storming Parliament, and I'm like, oh God. So then one of the things that the president had to cede was the CAS position.
Yes.
Yes. So, of course, you know, once you see that, the positions are gone, you breathe in and you focus on the next.
Yeah.
Yes, you focus on the next. So that is how it went.
Okay.
It was, of course, it was not an easy time. And of course, you see the funny thing with politics or being in the political spaces. You know the way people will acclaim you, just as you've said that there's a lot of congratulations.
Yeah.
Now, because I am so well known in Bungoma, interestingly, again now when the positions are gone,
Reversed
again it is you who receives that brand because they're like,
Yes.
Nancy amepoteza hiyo kazi amepoteza.
Yeah.
So wale wenye ni mahasidi sasa.
Yes.
Sasa hapo ndio sasa wamepata opportunity to say how I'm going to sleep hungry.
Yes. Yes. They celebrate again. They
Yes,
mock,
yes.
They
There
dance
was-
on your grave.
Yes, and that happened. But you see, the good thing is I've never lost focus of what I want. Yes, I have never ever lost focus of what I want, and what I want is to get into Parliament. All these other things are just
They are paths that
bumps
yes,
on my journey.
yes,
Yes, and stopovers.
yeah, detours, small
Yes,
detours that
yes,
just
but my focus has always
to
remained.
get to parliament
Yes.
and legislate.
And do what I need to do for the people of Bungoma and,
Okay.
and the country.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So, along that court ruling, the challenging of that position of 50 CAS deputizing, deputizing 22 cabinet secretaries.
Yes.
The challenge, what do you think of it? Or rather, what is, I would just like to gather your thinking on it. Huh? Do you, like, in retrospect, probably, I know being like the beneficiary, maybe you might not see it, but now, like, with the benefit of hindsight, or just like maybe understanding where the courts or whoever filed that petition was coming from, do you make sense? Do you see sense in it, or it was just like it was fine?
No. There's, by the way, I'm a liberal democratic.
Okay. Fancy.
And I am also, I consider myself to be very open-minded.
All right.
When we got appointed,
Yes.
I was also shocked at how many we were.
Yes.
But of course, you see, it's not in my place to tell His Excellency
Yes,
that,
question, yes.
What you need to do is get into his mind and understand why he would have 50. Kenya, as I have told you, and as you know, is a country of regions. We have, is it 45 or 47 counties?
Yes.
You will realize that anytime appointments are happening,
Yes.
there is a lot of noise where everybody expects that somebody must come from our community.
Yeah, for sure, yes.
So I think for any leader, even the governor here, I think the biggest challenge is how to balance this thing so that you're not leaving Region X
Yeah, to balance the representation.
feeling that,
Yes.
he took everything to Region Y.
Yes.
So I think it's a very delicate balance, and I would understand where any leader is coming from when they are making such appointments.
Yes.
And also, I would also understand why Kenyans, there was a lot of changes happening at that particular time. Of course, there's a lot of things that the president wanted to do. And definitely, he was trying to bring all those changes in.
Yes. Yes.
And so, ilikuwa lazima kukuwe na ile yenye itakuwa one thing must cede.
Yes.
And unfortunately it became that CAS position.
All right.
Yes.
But I think nimekupata your thinking around that.
Yes.
Because the cry was the major outcry. I think that the one that I even engineered, whoever sponsored the court, the going to the courts, was because now you see there's a lot.
Yes.
The taxpayers are already being burdened by the huge cabinet, and there's already 20.
And you see, CAS is a very big position that requires a lot of resources to just run those positions.
Those positions.
I mean, assistant ministers, you cannot just be pushed on the road. You have to.
And so having two of them sounded like a bit of a bit much. All right. So I big up to your tenacity, man. This has been one hell of a journey. A bit of a journey. So let's switch up gears a little bit away from the politics. In 2023, you lose your dad. Yes. Were you guys close?
Yes. You've done a lot of research, eh?
Yes, should be.
I don't think I've ever gone to any studio and been asked about my father. So for
context,
I understand you.
We celebrate dads here a lot.
I understand you.
Good.
I can even see a picture there with children.
Yeah, thank you.
I understand you. I'm just saying that I've never gone to an normally nawanga tu sasa hii kelele ilipigwa huko ikafanyikaje sasa hii
thank you
yeah leo hii. So yes, I don't know about being very close. I'm not very sure, but yes, it was a fair relationship.
Okay.
My father
was
a policeman.
Okay.
unfortunately, he lost his eyesight when I was in class 7.
All right. Okay.
And I have always said that my father's blindness robbed us, his children, of a parent.
Okay.
Because now we had to switch from being children to being his caregivers.
All right. I see.
And unfortunately now when my mom passed on in 2008, so the whole burden now of taking care of my father now turned to us,
To you guys.
the children.
All right.
And so it was not a very easy time.
All right.
So yeah, we
You managed. All right.
yeah, so
Do you,
yeah.
before he lost his eyesight growing up, do you have any fond memories, especially involving your dad?
Yes.
Pick one or two.
Apart from being beaten.
Your nerve was getting there, right?
so my father,
Yes.
I remember, you know when I was little,
Yes.
hii kirere ilikuwa tu bado.
Okay.
And I would I enrolled in the choir, I enrolled in the mashairi,
All
I
right.
enrolled anything that had enrolling, I would
Yes.
always enroll. Anything
Yes.
that involved who wants to do drama,
Yes.
niko pale.
Yes. Yes.
So I would even find myself, there is drama happening at school, there is drama happening in the church.
All right.
So sometimes I'm even supposed to go here and I'm supposed to go here and I'm not so sure which one which one to go to.
Yes.
And my father was a very strict father.
Yes.
So like he would reach a point and say, mtoto haendi mahali popote.
Okay.
So like the teachers from the Sunday school would have to come and explain to my father that,
All right.
Nancy is the smartest. So she has to go and, she's the one who is doing the introduction.
Yes.
She's doing the introduction.
Nice.
She's the one who is going to do this. So when my father hears like that, he's like, oh, sawa. Atarudi sangapi. And then he allows me to go.
Yes.
We lived in the police line during my formative years because we lived in the police line from the 90s when in Kiganjo,
Okay.
up to the time when I got to class 5.
All right.
That's when we came to Western.
Okay.
So he used to be a very strict father.
Yeah.
And wherever we lived in the police line, our houses were directly aligned with a gate.
Yeah.
So, and my father was very tall.
Okay.
And he had a certain walking style that hata nikimwangalia tu na kando najua tu ni father anakuja.
Yes.
So I used to love playing, of course.
Yes.
Ile unacheza paka ukienda kulala, yani you cannot even feel your body.
Yes.
So but we would always be timing, and even the other children knew how strict my father was. So anytime anybody would see my father, they would just say, Nancy baba yenu. So when they just say like baba yenu,
Yes.
me and my brother Kevin ran very fast to the house.
Yes.
And then you take the book, and sometimes the book is upside down, but you've not realized, but you've put it there. You are sasa,
Yes.
and then
Pretend reading.
yes. And then my brother and I used
Yeah.
to love licking sugar. I don't know ni nini nakwanga kwa sukari,
Yeah.
but sukari sailewe ni mtoto mdogo is very sweet.
Yes.
I just hope my children don't catch that bug. Thank God I've never seen them wakilamba sukari. I think the children were squeezy, wako busy sana na TV na vitu mpaka they don't have time ya kulamba sukari.
Yes.
But for us, that used to be our pastime. So my father had this picture on the wall. These pictures, hizo single portrait pictures.
Yes.
And then there is these pictures which are funny. So ile unasonga hivi, it looks like the
It's
eyes
also
also
moving
turn
with you.
and look at you.
Yes,
So you
yes.
go that side, it's like those
Still
eyes.
looking at you,
So my
yes.
father told us,
Yes.
nyi mnajua huwa najuaje mmelamba skari? Huwa nawaangalia. So my brother and I devised a method.
Yes.
You take the sugar, then you go inside the bed and lick the sugar from inside the bed.
Yes.
Then saa ile mother anaenda kutandika malazi anapata skari. Tena tunapata viboko.
Okay.
So and my mother would use the slippers to beat you properly huku kwa miguu.
Yes.
So I mean growing up was viboko nayo tulichapa tu vizuri
Chapa
kabisa.
proper.
And my father was also extremely strict in the sense that you would not be allowed to, you see the way children play. I always make fun that I do not like sitting down on the ground, plain ground.
Yes.
Because my father would not allow you to get back home with a dirty uniform.
Okay.
Yani umeichafua huku nyuma. Like that was a taboo.
Okay.
So up to now, mi si rahisi ni kae chini tu kwa ground hivi.
Yeah.
So he was strict.
Right.
But when I look back, I actually realized that he shaped me so much.
Right.
Yes, he shaped me so much to the point that I am probably what I am because of how he raised me. So I would read books when I was that little.
Yes.
My mother was also a policewoman.
Oh, okay.
And because most of the time pia alikuwa anapangwa kwa library ya police. So she would bring me the books. I read hizi vitabu za Mau Mau when I was in class 2.
All right.
Yes.
Nice.
Like, and then, you know, the interesting thing about reading those books za Mau Mau was because we were living there.
Yes.
So like you read a name Gatimu and it is a name of a place you know.
Yeah.
You read Karatina and it is a name of a place you know. And you see, I knew those places because I used to go for those choirs, for the dramas, for all that. Yes. So I would place it in context. Ya kwamba, this is the Karatina. Oh, this is the place where those Mau Mau were held. Yeah. Oh, this is the place, this is Odhaya. This is,
I love it.
Yes, and I was able to actually do that when I was in class 2, class 3.
Nice.
So I would probably say that maybe his strictness forced me into a certain lifestyle, and maybe the lifestyle played a part in making me who I became. Yes.
I love it. That's a fair and a very good analysis of a memory of your dad.
Yes.
And it's really nice. I love it. So there's another story you shared, I think, recently, probably August or something, or a story that resonates with the strictness of your parents. When you're going to tandika paka, you were considering running away from home.
Oh my goodness.
Keta kwenda ku Uganda na
let me tell you.
Yes.
Let me tell you what happened.
Yes.
By the way, we really need to be very careful with our children.
Yes.
Those squeezy, I don't think kama parents took us as strict vile kitambo ilikuwa. By the way, you see these easy canes zenye polisi huwa wanatembea nazo za black zinaitwa swaka kin.
Yes.
That thing, what? It's called a swaka kin.
Okay.
So I don't know if that is the correct name, but that's how they used to call it.
All right.
Inaweza kuwa maybe ni swagger king or whatever, but I think we used to call it swaka kin.
Okay.
That kiboko, it is black like that.
Yes.
Hiyo kitu ukichapwa nayo, ile uchungu unasikia, si ya kuongea. Ukiambiwa uende kwa malazi unaenda tu na utoi hata sauti. So my father, because of his strictness, and my mother also used to be another one. Yeye alikuwa anakuchuna ile yenye, unajua ile yenye unachuna huku nyuma na uwezi toa sauti unasonga tu kama
tunaenda nayo tu. Yeah.
So there's this neighbor of ours. Because of course the police officers, there's a lot of different tribes.
Yes.
Na tunaishi wote
Within
pamoja.
Yes.
But then there used to be this Luya family, but I cannot remember if they were Bukusu. I highly doubt if they were Bukusu, but they were also a Luya family.
Okay.
And they lived a few blocks from our house. So they got a house help.
Yeah.
Like it's a true story.
Okay.
So they got a house help. When they got this house help, of course, everybody around our house knew that my father and my mother were extremely strict parents.
Yes.
And like I've told you, children would see our parents coming and they say, Nancy, mama yenu, ma Nancy, baba yenu.
Yes,
and we all scamper into the house to go and read.
Yes.
So this lady, I don't know how exactly I started talking with her because I was a very small child. And she told me that anataka aende akue mama yangu. Yes.
Okay.
Anataka aende akue mama yangu. And the lady, she would call me, anaenda ananiongelesha the time when she wants to go to the shower. Sasa tunaenda huko nyuma huko penye kuna bathrooms zimejificha hivi where people shower. So while she's there, she's telling me, you know, I want to be your parent. Mimi sitakuwa na kuchapa. Mimi nitakuwa mama yako sasa. Then mimi sasa naona like this is heaven sent.
Yes.
So, do you know, we start planning, like literally, we start planning on the escape.
Yes.
And she tells me that mkifunga shule, I will be nitaenda nyumbani. So I cannot remember kama ilikuwa April or August or December. I cannot remember.
Yes.
I just remember the story because I was very young.
Yes.
So tukaplan vizuri kabisa how it was to be executed.
Yes.
And she told me by then manguo zilikuwa zinanunuliwa Deacons.
Okay.
Yes, there was I remember ilikuwaga end month we go with our mother to Nyeri town, and then she gets us those clothes hizo.
Yeah, right.
So there used to be these nice culottes, ilikuwa nguo yenye ni top na short zinafanana, alafu ziko na hiyo picha ya Masai Mara ama ziko na picha ya ilikuwa picha za wanyama, you know, zebras.
Yes.
What sasa those were the clothes in fashion then. Hizo ukizivaa Sunday ukienda kanisa
Meweza.
Alafu Baba Woshi akupige picha. There used to be a policeman called Baba Woshi. The son was called Washington.
Yes.
Akupige picha pale.
Yes.
So she told me, this lady told me that Nancy, sasa kitu utafanya, you pack all those clothes, hizo nguo zenu mpya hizo nguo zako za Kevin na za Olivia my sister. So I pack like all those clothes, and then she also told me pia ni pack the sufurias, you know, the cutlery, the dishes.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and me in my stupidity I packed all those things. Kazi pack vizuri kabisa, manguo za wale nilikuwa nimezipanga vizuri, nimepanga nguo zangu vizuri, nimepanga hizo masufuria na masahani, you know. But she told me to majorly pack the sufurias.
Yes.
Now that I think about it, I'm like, this lady was not a good person.
Was it?
Yes. So nikapanga hizo vitu zote. Then now the plan was, because tulikuwa tunaenda kuchukua maziwa at one central point, there was a place where there was hizo mangombe mingi, then like we all used to go there, get milk from there. So we used to do turns, me and my brother, nani ataenda kuchukua maziwa kesho nani. So I told my brother, kesho mi nitaenda kuchukua maziwa. I think my brother was shocked, like, you know, that's a pleasant surprise. Yani,
yes.
Yeye anaenda kuchukua maziwa, Nancy anaenda kuchukua maziwa instead, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So I woke up, nilitupa hizo vitu through the window, and then I went outside. So of course I think my mom just knew ya kwamba Nancy is going to get the milk.
Yes.
So nikatoka, nikaenda mpaka pale to the gate. So at the gate there used to be this kanyumba hivi ya stima. So mawaya za stima zilikuwa ndani mingi. It used to inanguruma kama like the way generators was inanguruma hapo. So I went nikajificha hapo hivyo. Then good news, nikiangalia hivi naona the lady is coming.
Yes.
But now the unfortunate thing is she was not coming alone. She was coming with her employers, both of them. Okay. The man and the her employers, the man and the wife. So wote wanamsindikisha. And then the road to Nyeri was just right outside the gate hiyo ya the estate. So hapo pahali niko, si the lady anajua niko hapo because alikuwa ameniambia nijifiche hapo.
Yes.
When the matatu came and they flagged the matatu ikasimama.
Yes.
So she got in, she was looking at me because alikuwa ameniambia ya kwamba Saila ataenda kuingia kwa matatu, then mimi nikimbie mbio niende niingie kwa matatu. But then now her employers did not leave immediately. Yeah. So walisimama akaingia kwa matatu, then they stood there.
They stood there for a minute, yes.
Yes, so there's no way I could run because of course they knew me.
Yes.
They would ask, unaenda wapi?
Yes.
So the matatu went. So mi nikarudi nyuma because sasa now I can also not allow them to see me.
Yes.
Then nikangoja pale until now they went back. Then kidogo nastukia bradhangu anakuja hapo. Alafu bradhangu ananiambia, "Oh Nancy, unatoroka."
Yeah. He saw how venye ulikuwa tu akajua.
Ati, "Oh Nancy,
unatoroka."
Unatoroka.
What's the age difference between you and your brother?
About a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, ati Nancy unatoroka.
Yeah.
So he carried the stuff and said turudi nyumbani. So we went back home.
Yes.
So when we went back home, then immediately we got into the house. He said, "Mami, Nancy alikuwa anatoroka."
Of course, one year lazima kuseti tu.
Yeah. He just immediately we just got into the house. That's what he said.
Yes.
He told my mom that I was running away. By then my father had gone for the Olympics games.
Okay.
My father used to represent Kenya in judo.
Okay.
He used to be the instructor of judo.
Nice.
Yes. He did some good things.
Okay.
Yes, he was also an instructor in Kiganjo for these police recruits.
Okay.
Yes. So by then they had gone for Olympics At least I remember the fact that they had gone outside the country for Olympics. And it had something to do with Japan. I cannot remember, but something to do with Japan and all that. So, when my mother was told, now that was the story she was telling all the neighbors. Mtoto alikuwa anatoroka.
Did she?
Oh, she beat me thoroughly. And then, sometime back after I had finished high school, when I told her that ulinichapa, she told me, I did not beat you. So I think now I understand what she meant when she says she did not beat me. Like she would have beaten me more than what she did.
Yes.
Hey,
Kuguza tu.
Nilisalimiwa vizuri kabisa. From that day, I never planned again to run away.
Yeah.
Probably
the universe saved you from a potential kidnapping, man.
No, I would probably be dead.
Yes.
Of course, I was told how I was going to be eaten.
Yeah.
Nikaambiwa mpaka sasa they called those the neighbors.
Yes.
Of course, sasa kesi ikafanywa. And the neighbors told me that ladies are Ugandan and they eat people.
Gisu.
Where she comes from, they eat people. You see how huge she was. So I think they also instilled a lot of fear.
Yeah, a lot of fear mongered you proper.
Yes. Okay. So from that day, I abandoned the thought of ever running away.
I love it. So now, this style of parenting, yes, it has its pros, I guess, like this being overly strict thing. Do you think it has, what's the word? It has influenced how you parent, or sasa wewe umeamua, wewe uta break the cycle? Because I know you're a mother of, is it 2 or 3 boys?
4 boys.
4 boys, okay.
I think I'm fairly strict.
Okay.
I might not beat them as thoroughly as I was beaten.
Yes.
But yes, because I was beaten thoroughly, honestly.
Yes.
But I mean, I don't.
You don't spare the road.
No, no, I don't beat my children as much as I was beaten.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, but of course, I try to do more of talking.
Okay.
Like telling someone, trying to drive sense that you need to do this because of this for your own life.
You try to have a conversation fast.
Yes, I try. Yes. It's not very easy, but I try.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yes.
I know what you mean. Sometimes inabidi tu
But sijui hiyo ya kiboko ni kama it used to work.
It worked.
But sasa I don't know if it can work with us. You know my son.
Yes.
My oldest son. Immediately he went to high school.
Yes.
He wrote the principal a letter. Thank God the principal never got the letter.
Okay.
The letter was intercepted by the teacher.
What was he trying to tell the principal?
He had explained to the principal why he does not like the school.
Where?
Yes. He had explained to the principal, told the principal that ever since I came to this school, I do not like the food. I do not like how, I don't know what happens. I do not like, I would have preferred that this happens. I when I was called to school by the teacher, I asked my son if his head was working. I asked him if his head was working, and I thanked the teachers for not taking the letter to the principal, because I would have had to probably look for another school.
Yeah.
But you see now that's the difference between our generations and this current.
They are more expressive, yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
So you can imagine if a child can write that to the principal, then it means the child can also write you a letter and tell you, I don't think I like your mode of parenting. And if
tell you that to your face, honestly. I know what you mean. My own son, dogo lakini mambo ananiambianga tu hata nashangaa, where do you get the energy? My child has also ever taken me to police. Yes. So what happened is I would wake him up early to go to school. Yes.
So on this particular day, I was not dropping him to school, and we had a boda who would take him to school.
Yes.
And so nimefurahi, nimemaliza, nimeshamshughulikia, ametoka ameenda. Because I like, sasa ilikuwa ni asubuhi ni a lot of noise because he was not doing what he's supposed to do so that he can go to school in time.
Yes.
So when I'm just getting now back into bed so that I can catch a few minutes of sleep, Then my phone rings. Then the police officer then somebody tells me, hapa ni Bungoma police station. I tell you, my heart almost came out of, because, 6 a.m. in the morning, somebody telling you, hapa ni police station ya Bungoma. And I know that my son has taken a boda to school.
Yeah.
I almost fainted.
You expected the worst.
Then the police officer told me, your son is here. He has come to report you. So I breathed in for a second.
You're like, he's okay.
Okay. So I went there, and my son had reported me that namwarakisha sana.
How old is he at this point?
By then he was in primary school. Now he's in high school. He's in Form 3.
Okay.
But he's finishing Form 4. So next year. So this was he was in class 7.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
So yes, he took me to the police.
Kuharakishwa sana.
Yakwamba namharakisha sana. I have made a lot of noise for him in the morning. And the police officer, now the good thing is the police officer, the lady almost beat him up. So I think that is what brought sense
in his head,
into his head. Yakwamba, you cannot do that. Okay. So the police officer asked him, did your mom give you pocket money? Yes. Did she pay school fees? Yes. Next time you come here, I will beat you myself.
Tandika.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what sobered him.
Yes.
I love it. Took your mother to police. Interesting. Now, again, in my preparation for this journey, I saw a lot of posts where you shared about people. Texts post a lot on the people on the spectrum.
Yes.
And of course, people say things without meaning to say them, but I easily gather that at least one of your children is on the spectrum, right?
Yes.
Would you be able to speak on how that journey has been? And
yes, and proudly so.
Navigate it.
Yes.
Yes.
One of the things, I must commend you that you have even made me to forget that we are talking about politics here also.
It's your journey, not just the political journey alone. We try to be 360.
For once, this is an interview where you're not just politics, but yeah.
Yes.
I have seen my opponent,
okay,
and her social media people write things. And I usually say that one of the reasons why Bungoma people need to try Nancy as their woman rep is my journey.
Okay.
That I have probably gone through things that many people only hear in stories.
Okay.
The fact that I took care of my father who lost his eyesight to the point that when I joined politics, a lot of people wanted to use that against me.
Yeah.
To the point where I have had a child who is autistic.
Yes.
And to the point where I have had a child who has had to go through a liver operation. All those things, I believe, make me the ideal candidate for the woman representative position.
Yes.
Why? Because I have been able to go through what your average person might go through and other people might never understand.
Yes.
What exactly you're talking about.
Yes.
My child on the spectrum, when he was about a year and a half, one of my colleagues asked me, because in our church we have a school, and I used to come with him there because I could not afford to have a nanny take care of him. So I would just bring him and he would stay in the school,
okay,
play around.
Yes.
And one of my colleagues one day asked me, Nancy, are you sure that your kid can hear? And I told him, yeah, he can. Then he was like, are you sure? And I can be, yeah, I am sure he can hear, because when I talk to him, he responds, he turns and all that. But then, of course, I, as a person, I had already started noticing that there is something about my son which I cannot quite explain.
Yeah.
His physique and everything was okay.
Yes.
But then now just the aspect of how he responds to things and all that. So, and of course, as a parent, you do not want to, and he would be silent, he would not talk much.
All right.
And, as a parent, I think one of the biggest things that you never want anybody to tell you is, mtoto anafaa kuwa anatembea sasa hajatembea.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you that thing.
That comparison sucks.
That thing when you're a parent and then somebody tells you like that, you become very defensive.
Yes.
You can become very, very defensive
I
of
know
that.
what you mean, yes.
So, but because I knew my son can hear,
Yes.
but there was something that was not quite right.
Yeah.
Of course, he was not making a lot of mumbling and ile kujaribu kuongea kama other 1.5 to 2 year olds
Yes.
the way wanafanya. And then so with time sasa nikaanza kuaccept na nikaanza kufanya a lot of research
Yes.
on that. And that is how nikajiambia my son is probably autistic. So I started, doing a lot of research here and there, tunaenda hapo hivyo kwa by then it was Bungoma District Hospital, so that we see the occupational therapist. Unfortunately unafika pale, then they're like, somebody is just like, we anafaa mpeleke Eldoret sijui nini, and all that. So but with time now I realized that he's actually autistic, because now I was able to go through several occupational therapists, and they confirmed ya kwamba yes, indeed he's on the spectrum.
Okay.
So now the journey started, and I started doing a lot of research on nini inafaa kufanyika so that I can help him to actually be able to live a normal life. And I remember that time when I got now nominated into the county assembly, he had turned about 3. He was still 2. Okay. He was still 2 years. 2 years going to 3.
All right.
Yes. So I put him on proper diet according to the research. Nilikuwa nimeambiwa mtoto, kwa sababu alikuwa hajaanza kuongea, nikaambiwa kwamba ni kusaidia mtoto kuongea anafaa kunywa ile maziwa ya ngamia and all that. I used to, by then we had this Nakumat outlet upper where we have the Hetias highway.
Yes.
It used to be Nakumat for some time. So they used to stock the camel milk.
Okay.
The camel milk is very expensive. Like one box ya kawaida, I would buy it at 300 bob.
Okay.
Yes, and so he took the camel milk for years until alifika mali akaikataa.
Okay.
I think it tastes funny.
Okay.
Anytime I would travel outside the country, I would come with gluten-free flour.
Okay.
So every time I would pass by the airport, I would always be delayed because I think they used to think I'm carrying drugs. But then it's now that I'm realizing that I should have been telling these people already that, my bags have gluten-free product. Because like every time I would be delayed on the flights because they're checking iyo unga inapimwa. So I think they used to think it's cocaine.
Yes.
Or drug trafficking, and of course I was a young girl.
Yeah.
So, and you see your trouble yenye wasichana wengi wanajipata ndani while traveling. Yeah. So I just tried a lot of interventions, and then my son used to love the Dettol products.
Yeah.
He was not talking.
Yes.
And he had gotten to 4 years. But then he used to love the Dettol product so much. There's a time our house was filled with Dettol until you would think it's a shop.
Yes.
And my son made me realize that there is so many types of Dettol products, like even the shower gels. Like there is shower gel that is called skincare. There is shower gel that is antiseptic. There is shower gel that is... There are very many different types of shower gels. And I think Dettol need to pay me.
I saw a picture on your socials.
They need to pay me for the free advertisement.
Yes.
So those Dettol products, there were some that were not in the local supermarkets until my colleagues, the ones I used to work with, knew about my son's issue with Dettol, kiasi ya kwamba tukisafiri tukienda Nairobi, we would take some time to just go to the supermarkets to look for that specific Dettol that my son wants. And trust you me, you could not give him something that is not... now when somebody is autistic, they have this attachment to something. Yes. Recently, my son gave someone his phone to go and repair. He saw somebody passing by the road, and I think he thought the person can repair his phone because his phone was broken. So the phone is a Samsung. So this guy went with the phone, and the phone got lost. So I tell my son that I'm replacing the phone and giving you another one. He tells you, no, I don't want that one. I want my old phone. So there is a way that people who are autistic get attached to things.
Yes.
And so there's a day he wanted a certain Dettol product and I could not get it. So I went and took a certain paper and plastered it on top of another product with the same name, but so pretending that it is Dettol. When I gave it to him, from that day he never asked for that thing again. I think he knew nimemcheza. But then now, where the Dettol played an important part is it made my son, it triggered the speech.
Ah, okay.
Because there was songs, the advertisements, which he loved.
Okay.
So he would watch them on YouTube, and then he started singing along. And then also, he realized that anytime I travel, by then I was doing my undergraduate at University of Nairobi, so I used to do a lot of traveling in between, being in Bungoma, going to Nairobi to study, going to the county assembly.
Yes.
And so my son realized that so he used to refuse talking to me on phone. Of course, he was not verbal, but at least I just wanted to hear him mumble, So he would refuse talking to me because he's angry that I left. But then he realized that the only way he can say the products he wants is by talking. So he started by saying 2 words, Dettol antiseptic, or Dettol hand wash, or Dettol this, Dettol that, Dettol skincare. So when he realized that when he says those words, then I bring those things, akaanza kujiforce kuongea. And that is how he became verbal.
It triggered the speech now.
Yes.
The fixation to Dettol is what actually brought out the speech out of him.
Yes.
Nice.
Now, and he started talking, and John knows my son. My son talks very nice English.
Nice.
Like Mzungu akiongelesha my son will hear everything the Mzungu has said.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
While you'll say, pardon, excuse me, sorry, my son will hear everything that the Mzungu says.
Okay.
He will be watching a program. A joke has been said by the Wazungus, and you did not get it,
Mekupita.
but my son got it.
Got it. Nice.
Yes. And when he talks, if you are not looking at him, you would think it's a white man talking.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow,
So it is so interesting that he picked English that has the American accent.
Nice. Nice, very nice.
Yes.
But you speak pretty good English.
Oh, thank
yourself,
you.
So
Thank
sure
you. Thank you. But mine,
yes.
and John can bear witness, mine is nowhere near Jesse's
It's a bit
English.
bukusunized in it.
Yes, mine is Ndulu Kusulukali. But
Nice.
so this mtoto,
Yeah.
it is interesting, but he was able to snap out of that.
Nice.
And I've been able to take him through masomo. He was in Marel Academy for some time.
Yes.
Then, of course, when you would be surprised that there is so many children on the spectrum,
Yes.
and it goes unnoticed because a lot of people do not know what to do.
Yes, of course, yes.
With children who are autistic.
Like that, yes.
And that is why they need to make Nancy the woman rep, because I understand about autism.
Fair.
So we got to a point where Marel Academy was receiving a lot of these children with autism, and I think they got to a point where they didn't have the proper facilities for taking care of them. So somebody started a school on the side about that, ran it for some time, then again also closed the school because I think the parents maybe were not really very keen also on following up on issues of school fees and all that. So I from you remember when COVID-19 struck.
Yes.
So from that point, I had a teacher teaching Jesse, my son, at home.
You had to private tutor him.
Yes.
School him,
yes. So he was just doing the home classes for about 3 years, about 2 years.
Right. Okay.
Then I took him to Kandui Primary School. I took him to Kandui Primary School because I needed him to integrate. And now, because you see, when he was coming out of Marel, he was still a baby, but now he was becoming an akua because now he's 15.
Okay.
He's 15, he's going to turn 16. So I took him to Kandui Primary School, and I employed... So the teacher who was doing the private now went with him to school. Yeah. So for about 3 years, he was in Kandui Primary School, but with a shadow teacher.
Okay.
So the shadow teacher would sit with him pale kwa class. I talked to the administration, wakakubali,
Okay.
Yes.
So accommodating.
No, but you cannot deny Nancy. You
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So wakaruhusu akakaa pale for the 3 years. So he went and did hiyo exam ya nini, hii mtihani ya class 6 wa inaitwaje, there is this don't look at John watoto wake bado wako nursery. There is that exam yenye huwa inafanywa with the class 6.
Yes.
He did it, he passed. Yes, like he passed. He does all the subjects except Kiswahili.
Why?
They say that with autism you have to choose one language that somebody can learn, so you cannot bombard them with several languages.
Okay.
Yes, and so for him it was the English because it's easier, and for all the subjects are done in English.
Okay.
And
Fair.
so yes, so he did his exam, then did the class 7, but then now for moving beyond class 7, I have again now returned him to online classes.
Okay.
Where he does online classes every day. He has a teacher who comes in once in a while, but the teacher is in Nairobi.
Okay.
But they do online classes. He can set up his own computer. He can,
Right.
he knows about the class time. He knows about everything has to happen. Like literally he communicates with the teacher about doing the classwork. Like it is a seamless thing that can happen even if I am not there.
Nice.
The only thing that we need is for somebody to be there to tell him, Jesse, please leave your phone and concentrate on the classwork.
Yes.
But other than that, he does well. And so if nothing goes wrong,
Yes.
everything of his is fine, then you cannot be able to tell that he's autistic.
He's autistic.
Yes, like if everything is according to schedule, if you said you would pick him and you're there on time.
Yes.
If you said you're bringing a boda and the boda comes instead of a tuk, everything will go as you said.
Okay.
Then everything will just go on smoothly. Yeah. So it is something that I'm happy about, that I have been able to actually succeed in that area.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that he'll even be able to go to university,
Yes.
do what he needs to do. So
Yeah,
it's not an impossible thing.
Yes.
So that is why when I see somebody want to use that politically,
that's law of law.
it's an extreme law.
Yes.
But they need to know that I have nothing to hide about my
Yes.
child. I am extremely proud of how far we have been able to come.
From how you've described, it's been one hell of
Yes.
a journey.
And one of the challenges that I have realized about this thing is we have a gap when it comes to matters of education and persons living with disability.
Yes.
Kenya has focused more on disability, on the physical
disabilities,
handicapness.
Yes.
But they have not focused on the they have also focused on the mental.
Yes.
But they have not focused on the neurological.
I see the difference. Yes.
You see? So someone with autism is not mentally retarded. No.
They're very functional.
They are very functional,
Yes.
but they function in a different way.
Yes.
My son would be here and he would want to touch this time-lapse signage and just feel it. He does not want to destroy it.
Yeah.
He just wants to,
understand it,
feel the texture.
Yes.
And because to me, it looks like it's rough. But you see, for me, I can look at it and be content that it looks rough.
Yes.
But for him, he will want to actually touch
Yes.
to confirm that it is rough as I thought. Then he will probably want to compare with that and say, I think this feels rough and that feels smooth. So he will want to touch that and also go and touch that.
Okay.
So that's the difference between us and the people with autism.
Okay.
That they will want to actually, probably, he will see that light and he will want to know what exactly is making that thing be the way it is.
Okay.
But for us, you'll just look at it and say, hiyo ni taa. And then you unachana nayo.
Yes.
So that's the difference.
Nice.
So you can imagine for those parents in the villages who do not even, number one, know that their child is autistic.
Yes.
Number two, if they know their child is autistic, they assume that maybe hata ni kurogwa. Yeah. What does this parent do? Okay, if now they know their child is autistic, then what next? How many parents can afford to have a shadow teacher? Because like literally my child has had shadow teacher for
all his schooling.
Yes. I have to have a help who understands and can guide him in classwork.
Yes.
Yes. So how many parents can be able to afford you having a shadow teacher and all that? That is why one of the things that, should I get to parliament, one of the things that I need to do is to actually have a bill that enables children who are autistic to receive education that is purely for autistic. You know,
Structured to cater for them. Yes.
Government should pay for the shadow teachers. It should just be something that happens. And they should be, those children should be allowed just to study with the others. They should not be put kando. Even if there is moments where they go kando kusoma, but sio continuously. There should be, because you see, we are talking about integration. And I'm glad that these days, government has that policy that even children with disabilities must be integrated. Because you see, society must learn how to live with persons with disability.
Yes.
If society does not learn how to live with persons with disability, ndio tunakuwa na dysfunctional society.
Una ostracize sasa.
Yes. So that is, hiyo ni kitu yenye lazima tu ifanyike. But we are doing fine. And I'm proud of
good stuff.
Of
It's
how far.
I hope you succeed in your quest so that
Thank you.
you can bring to light some of the things you've said.
Thank you.
So this is the hapo hiyo section imekuwa mzuri sana. You've been able to shed a side of you that maybe I don't think many people who follow you are familiar. Yes, with this side. I think after some point uliacha pia ku post about it, ama share this part of the journey, because you saw you were giving your political enemies, for lack of a better word to call them, capital, like things to like stones to throw at you.
Something of a sort.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I want to switch gears back again.
Okay.
And this is more of like a touch and go as we wind down. It's in my script, nimeita the Kibaba scorecard.
Okay. All right.
So I would like to touch and feel on you. Let's start. Tuanzie tu hapa kwa Didmas. You've been one would easily confuse you for a running mate, the way you go thick as thieves, like pamoja, hand in hand, anakuendorse unamwendorse, campaign mashinani kila pahali.
Yeah.
This proximity, what is it about Didmas that you know that this public does not know, and why you've picked him as your preferred
governor candidate? Number one,
yes,
I think Honorable Didmas is my age mate.
Okay.
Yes,
right.
we fall in the same age bracket.
Okay.
And because of that, I think we resonate.
All right.
We are able to neza mwelewa na pia neza nielewa.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes when I've told you, like our woman replies saying that anytime I say anything, it means I don't have respect, so sometimes when there is that difference in age, kuna kuwaga na hiyo kitu.
Yes,
but
yes.
I think with this one, there's a way we can be able to resonate. Honorable Didmas has been able to do a lot in Kimilili constituency.
Yes.
When I look at the schools that he has built, when I look at the infrastructure, when I look at how the compounds look, it is completely different from what it looked 8 years ago before he became a member of parliament. And it's not one school, two schools, but literally all the schools in Kimilili are now storied buildings.
Okay.
And fine, we cannot just limit and say that just because he's come up with the story buildings, it means that that is enough. No, but you see, he has been deliberate. He has been deliberate in doing that infrastructure.
Yes.
And for me, when I look at how deliberate he is in putting up this infrastructure, it means ni mtu mwenye anaweza kuwa na a goal na pursue your goal to the end. Okay. You know what makes a lot of people to not succeed is because they give up along the way.
Yes.
Yeah, like they have a course, but they do not leave their course. But here is someone who decided that I am going to make sure all primary schools look like colleges. Mm-hmm. And indeed, you go to the schools in Kimilili, You pass there at night.
Yes.
Oh my God! Even the lighting,
They're lit.
the signage, as you called it.
Yes.
When you look at it, you get proud.
Yes.
You get proud, and I am sure that even when he exits leadership in the
Yes.
future,
Yes.
people will always talk about
They'll
what
remember.
he has done in Kimilili.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So, and I also believe that the vision that he has for the common mwananchi, whom he resonates with very well,
Yes.
is something that we can work together towards.
Okay.
Yes, so our visions align.
I'll take that. I think the other aspects atajitetea mwenyewe
Yes,
when,
yes.
when we bring him on the pod.
Yes, yes.
Like I've seen, he's done a couple of live streams here
Yes.
and there, so I believe he's not so opposed to...
He's very easygoing,
Yes.
and we want leaders that are easygoing.
Yes.
I mean, you don't want an uptight person
Yes.
whom you cannot even,
Have a podcast
no,
conversation with.
yeah, and where the world is going,
Yes.
hey, you cannot be uptight.
No.
Sahi lazima move with the flow.
Yes.
Eh?
Thank you. Governor Lusaka's legacy regime.
Yes.
You were poised, or rather initially you were even from the onset you were supposed to be part of this regime. Things went the way they went, and now you are wherever you are, and so far we're 3 years in, so
Yes.
I mean we should be able to have an idea of how the legacy is forming itself out. If you were to be able to commentate on it, what are your thoughts on how the legacy is coming along?
There's a few things that are happening here and there, though, naturally with when I think the Kenyan politics, how we are structured.
Yes.
Once somebody is doing their second term,
Yes.
we stop focusing on them because
Yes.
they are on the exit.
Yes.
And now we are focusing on the newcomers and those who want to come back. But I am proud of what is happening with the stadium,
All right.
because that was something that was in my docket.
Right.
Of course, I know Governor Wangamati started the stadium.
Yes. Fair.
Yes, he started the stadium, but now under the patronage of Lusaka, we can see that there is a lot of progress. Of course, the progress has come largely because of the presence of the president during last year's
Yes,
Madaraka Day celebrations. And but you see, for all these things to happen, there must be goodwill among the leadership.
Yes.
For a few of these things. You remember when the Madaraka Day was going to happen, there was a lot of roads made by the national government.
Yes.
Like literally now in our going to Kandui, most of the feeder roads
Yes.
ziliekewa lami mara moja.
Yes.
And those are some of the benefits that you accrue when the leadership is able to actually access the national leadership and bring some goodies back. So that is that. We are hoping also to see the level 6 hospital,
Yes.
as much as it is something that is being floated by the speaker.
Yes.
But you see, the interesting thing about politics and leadership
Yes.
is that the person who is in office, the time something happens, is the custodian
Yes.
and the beneficiary of the accolades that come with it.
Yes.
Unfortunately, also, if it backfires during your time,
Fair.
then
As it should be anyway.
then you remember
Yes.
ile barabara ya brigadier,
Yes.
ile barabara ile yenye pia iliangusha Wangamati.
Yes.
That road was started by Governor Lusaka,
Okay.
sindio?
Yes.
And then Wangamati comes in, then the road is not completed.
Yes.
And people say, "Dona, akutengeneze barabara." Nobody remembered that it was not him who started it. Nyumbani.
Yes.
You see, so yeah, so you win some, you lose some.
Yes.
So there's a lot of things that we are hoping zitaweza ku
I'll not press you so much on this one. Acha nikuachie hiyo. Maybe on another sitting I'll maybe
and
push some more.
and I'm also running for woman representative. I'm not running to be governor.
Yes,
So-
exactly. So this scorecard too, like
Yes.
just it's commentary on these issues because
Yes.
they affect us now.
Yes, they do.
And our viewers here, they need to be able to know your perception and
Yes.
your view of the government as is. All right. You also served in Wangamati's regime very well, actually. So one would expect maybe that you'd support maybe his coming back.
Yes.
You know, like, but now here you are supporting someone else.
Yes.
Would you be able to comment on that?
Yeah, now, you know, politics is very dynamic.
Yes.
I always say I have nothing personal against Governor Wangamati. He actually he knows, and he's my good friend.
Yes.
I also have nothing personal against even our aspirant Honorable Tim.
Okay.
But now I have chosen to work with Honorable Didmas.
Yes.
Yes.
Ile mnaita mutali. It's really catching on as a nickname.
It is, eh?
It is. It's anyway, conversation of another day.
Yes.
In the one of the last ones I would like to hear you comment on is they say it's good to have an open mind. You've suffered the consequence of not getting what you've been yearning for a few.
Yes.
2013, 2017, 2022. So 2027 again, in the unfortunate event that again you don't get this thing you're fighting for so much. What is your frame of mind in that moment? Like, just if you were to perceive a loss of this thing again, like, should it happen again?
First,
Yes.
I want to say that we are winning.
Okay.
I will not allow the blunders that happened in 2022 to happen again.
Okay. Yes.
We shall protect our votes,
Yes.
because literally I know people voted for me, and it is
Yes. A huge number actually. Yes.
failing to protect the vote that led to whatever happened.
Yes.
So we shall protect our vote
All right.
by all means necessary.
All right.
And we are in it for the winning.
All right.
But the reason why you would see me still be in the mental space where I do not lose my sanity after going through all those things that have happened
Yes.
is because I believe I am psychologically balanced.
All right.
I understand. I understand that in a war there is winning and losing.
Yes. Fair.
Yes. I understand that in a war there is winning and losing. And so when you go to war, you have to prepare yourself for any eventuality.
Yes.
But you must go there prepared to win.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a good answer. So now as there's a winding down protocol where I ask you some quick fire questions.
Okay.
They're not so hard and they don't require a lot of background. But the first one just being, if you were to think about you in the later years, what is on the mind of a 70-year-old Nancy? If you were to think about you at that age, what's on your mind?
I should have done a lot.
Yes.
Gosh, I should have done a lot. Like there should be an autism institution running.
All right.
You know.
Nice.
Properly.
Okay.
There should be a very enlightened young generation of women who are go-getters.
I love
you know, as much as you've said it's quick fire.
Yes.
There's a certain girl who supports me in one of the wards in Kabuchai.
Okay.
And the other day we were in a function and she wrote me a message and told me the MP might not call me to talk. Please, when you go to talk, can you recognize that I'm here? And I messaged her and told her, when the other people go to the front, can you also just go to the front and talk? And she was very scared. And I messaged her again and told her, I've told you, can you just stand up and get to the front?
Yes.
Do you know when she was seen by people said, oh, we have a lady. So like literally people pushed her mbele.
Yes.
And she messaged me later and told me, thank you so much for pushing me. So I look at myself when I'm 70 years old, I should have pushed so many girls into becoming.
Okay.
I should have pushed so many young girls into believing in themselves.
Okay.
Yes.
And
I am always grateful that as much as my parents were strict, they enabled me to have a lot of self-belief. I always make this joke that I don't need affirmation from anyone. I got enough affirmation from my parents. But of course, it's a joke. But I know what it means to grow up believing so much in yourself, believing that you can become anything that you want to become. So 70-year-old me, I want to be looking back and seeing nimefanya huyu mtoto akatoka from being a timid young girl to somebody who, yes.
Okay, that's fair.
I should also probably be the president.
Yeah.
I should have been the president.
Go for it, man.
Yes.
Yeah, this woman reposition should be.
No, that's just a stepping stone. You don't stick on a seat and say.
Sasa hii ni yako.
As if you dropped from heaven with you and you fell with it.
I love how you switch to nini Bukusu very easily. Luckily nakuelewa. I'm not missing Bukusu, but nakuelewa.
Okay.
Yes. This question is fascinating, but are you a lover or a fighter?
A lover or a fighter?
Yes.
I'm a fighter.
You're a fighter. Through and through.
Through.
I like it. Tuachie tu hapo. What's your favorite sport?
Hockey.
Yeah?
Yes.
You follow like the
Not
hockey?
No, I don't follow it closely.
Yes.
My aide is trying to have me follow a lot of football.
Yes.
I'm a supporter of Arsenal, by the way.
Okay.
Tuko juu.
Okay.
Sahi tuko juu. But if it's to play a game,
yes,
then I would be comfortable playing hockey.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Even now, if you like
yes,
to
if I was then I would play that.
Nefa. Game nyoto amebeba marungu ya pana.
And it's the most gentle game. The funny thing is you can actually finish a match without any stick coming near you.
Ratu, I'll take your word for it, but
okay.
Miss me with that. Okay. I'm missing enough teeth in my mouth as it is.
Okay.
Books or movies? What?
A little of both.
A little of both?
Yes.
Okay.
A little of both.
All right. Rumba or R&B?
R&B.
R&B?
Yes.
Okay. Madilu system pana tambua?
No.
All right. What are you most thankful for?
I'm thankful for the opportunities I've gotten.
All right.
Like literally, I always make this joke that everything I have desired, I have gotten.
All right.
Yes. So
it's a very good attitude to
yes.
bear, especially all the losses you've
yes.
also suffered along the way.
Good.
Do you have any regrets?
Yes, a few.
Okay. Any that you can be able to
No, some of them nazieka tu kwa akili yangu, lakini nikikuwa na opportunity ingine hizo I'll be seeing them uko.
You're the wiser one now, huh? Having stepped in some of them.
Yes.
So before I offer you an opportunity to give your parting shots and say kuambia wa time lapses wa kupigia kura. Kikombe ulisema na nikakwambia hold that thought. It's actually for yours to take home.
Oh.
Yes.
Thanks.
So
thank
the
you.
bag is yours and
once I finish my water.
Hata ukishindwa hii mmea yetu inakuanga watered by our
awesome.
guests.
Thank you so much. This is a very beautiful cup. Asante.
The idea is that as our guests share their stories, their journey with us, we also give them a piece of ourselves.
Yes.
So that when they're at home, they're chilling, drinking their favorite beverage, they can remember they were once part of this production. Yes.
It's very good.
Yes.
Thank you so much
for sharing your story. And for sparing the time to be with us. I can see your phone has been popping through and through.
I'll get back to them.
All right. So I'll offer you an opportunity to give your parting shots.
Okay.
Kuambia watu wakupigie kura. Though we'll give you another opportunity to come back again again and again if you'll have us.
I will definitely be coming back. So first I want to thank you for what you're doing.
Yes,
I'm looking at. I've just loved your studio.
Thank you.
It's so ambient. It's cool.
Thank you.
And whatever you guys are doing is good. Napenda sana hiyo aspect ya kwamba you do not have to go to Nairobi to talk like this.
Yes.
I have been following a few of the things. I even realized that I follow the page. Yes, today is when I realized that I follow the page because now I had to go and check
a little
and
bit.
see how exactly I'm supposed to behave.
Fair.
Yeah, so I love the time lapse, and I want the time lapsers to know that I do not just want to be a woman representative for the sake of just being a woman representative. I think my journey has informed a lot I have learned, as much as I did not, I started running for this seat in 2013,
Yes.
but I have been able to go through a lot of things that have enabled me to really reason differently than what I would have reasoned had these things not happened to me.
Yes.
I just mentioned in passing that I had a child who had to go through a liver transplant.
Yes.
And we had to go outside the country to do this.
Yes.
Unfortunately, okay, my child is fine, by the way. You know, when I say unfortunately, you can think that there's something wrong. No, there's nothing wrong. I donated my liver, part of my liver, and we both recovered very well.
Okay.
Because I went to India, I get contacted by the doctors in Kenya whenever they get any child who has, it's called biliary atresia. Biliary atresia is where a child is born with a liver that has a blockage.
Okay.
And the bile ducts, there are blockage in the bile ducts, so that the normal processing that the liver does, the liver is unable to do, and instead now the liver goes into cirrhosis.
Oh, okay.
So the liver becomes like a stone.
Okay, now.
And it's basically when ikifika mwisho, then somebody goes.
Okay.
So because I went to India and did a successful process, I get contacted by a few doctors when they find a child like that, so that I can just advise those parents on what to do.
Okay.
And I want to tell you that unfortunately, several parents now that I know have lost their children below 2 years because maybe they were not able to put together that money in time to take the child. Because once you realize your child has biliary atresia, then it is a race against time. It's a race against time. It's a race against time. And unfortunately, I know of several who have lost those children. And I realize that there is a lot of gaps. There is a lot of gaps. Yani, our system is meant to address what is normal for everyone. It's just like what we were talking about, the spectrum.
Yes.
That our system is meant to address what is normal, what is usual. But these things that are unusual and si vitu za kawaida, sometimes when somebody finds themselves in such a problem, then wanakuwa stuck.
Yeah, you're
I want to be this leader who Kenyans can actually reach out to when there is such an issue.
Yes.
And of course, I know I might not have the money to give people,
Yes.
but if I can be the one person that can enable legislation that can actually bridge this gap,
Yes.
so that somebody, because you see, my child, the treatment costed to the tune of almost 7M. Oof. So you can imagine if that money was not available.
Yes, yeah, wengi yaki.
Exactly. And I believe every child should have a chance at life.
Yes.
Doesn't matter whether the child is of a poor person or a rich person, they must have a chance at life.
Yes.
So that if the child can be given a chance to live. Unajua, some people say, utazaa mwingine. No. There's nothing like utazaa mwingine.
Yeah.
That would be a different person. That would not be the same person.
Sure,
so I want to be the person who bridges that gap.
Yes.
Yeah. And I believe that even as I keep talking to people, they will actually be able to get and understand my vision.
All right.
And know what I want to do for them. So asanteni sana. Vote for Nancy. Nanyama Kibaba. We say Nancy Kaangale.
Kaangale.
It's Bungoma finest.
Good. There was a name I saw you added there.
Cheptab Kaa. You know, I come from the slopes of Mount Elgon. So mi ni msichana wa nyumbani wa Mount Elgon. Yes.
Okay. So
yes. So
Cheptab Kaa means?
Cheptab Kaa ni msichana wa nyumbani.
Hivyo tu, that's what it means.
Yes.
Directly translated.
Yes. So
nice.
you say Cheptab Kaa, Kaitu. That means msichana wetu wa nyumbani ametosha.
Nice.
Yes.
Cheptab Kaa Kaitu.
Yes.
That's a really good place to end the show.
Yes.
So, Type Lapses, you've heard it, man. This has been one hell of a conversation. I know we said 1 hour. Guess how long has it been?
I don't know.
2 hours plus.
Man.
So
it's almost 9.
It's a wrap, gentlemen. See you on the next one.
Thank you.
All right.
And cut. Very good.
Can I stop smiling?
Yes.
Yes. So we're just going to grab a picture from the beautiful. And then
Okay.
it'll be done.